Instruction representation. What is an instruction? Can anyone tell? Okay. So instruction is all about some notations or some what set of rules சொல்றீங்க இல்லையா? So set of rules ன்னு சொல்ல முடியாது. Set of orders which you're going to give your computer. Okay. This some instruction which computer should perform. It's called as an instruction. And data is something which you will be including it in the instruction. Okay. So data is some value which you're going to give inside the instruction is um, instruction. Okay, so here you can see machine language. Machine language is all about binary representation, only zeros and ones. Okay, so you should always understand about three things. One is high level language. High level language, let me write here. These are the important things. So what you're going to, okay, so high level language is converted to assembly level language using an assembler. Okay, and then you will use a machine level language finally. Okay, so assembly level language is again converted to a machine level language. So these are done by assemblers and compilers. Okay, so now we are going to learn about this language actually. Okay, now on the we know high level language, that is your in representation, so implementation of your programs by using C, C++, Java, or any codes, even Python. So these are high level languages which we understand, but assembly level language we will not be understanding. It is depending on what machine which we use, what processors we use. Okay, so then comes the machine level language. Okay, so if you're understanding this clearly, you will be knowing what happens inside the computer. Okay, so you'll be having a clarity of what happens inside. So if you're having any bug, or if you're going to perform any troubleshooting in future, so you will be understanding how you will do. Okay, you will have a broader view. Okay, so this CA helps in that. Okay, now let's see this MIPS assembly level languages uses certain registers. Okay, so MIPS அப்படிங்கிறது நம்ம இப்ப சிலபஸ்ல யூஸ் பண்ற ப்ராசஸர் உடைய பேர். Okay, so we have a processor. Okay, so that's name is MIPS, million instructions per second. Okay, so understand million instruction. Million means 10 lakh, yeah. So million instruction, 10 lakh instruction per second it is able to compute. So that's why the name is million instructions per second. Okay, so the registers which the processor use are general purpose register which are used for the calculations which we perform, like arithmetic, logical, unit calculations. Okay, those are called as registers, and these register are named here. Okay, so you can see the register names here. Sorry, I wanted to make it a bigger size. Okay, so you can see dollar S naught and dollar S naught to $7, dollar S7, and register T0 to T7. Those numbers are given here. Okay, it means that dollar S0 means S0 today meaning. Okay, dollar S0 means register number 16. Okay, again dollar S1 means it is 17. Okay, so அதே மாதிரி தான் dollar S2 means 18. Okay, so understand this. Okay, so மேம் ஏன் ஜீரோ எல்லாம் எங்க போச்சு? ஓகே, நம்பர் 16 ஏன் கொடுக்கணும், ஏன் வந்துட்டு 18 கொடுக்கணும்? ஓகே, you might have queries like that. Okay, let me answer for that. So before that, let me write all the values here. Okay, so it goes up to here it is dollar S7, dollar S7. Once again, let me change the view. Okay. So dollar S7 வரைக்கும் இருக்கு. Then dollar S7 will be, here it is named as 23. So okay, it is 23. அதே மாதிரி next பாருங்க, டாலர் எஸ் எஸ் கிடையாது, டி. டாலர் டி நாட், டாலர் டி நாட் will be 8. Okay. Dollar T1 will be 9. Okay, so you have no other go, you have to mug these values. Okay, just mug these values. Okay, now let's see this. Dollar S7 will be 15. Sorry, T7. T7 will be 15. Okay, so இதை வேணா இப்படி எடுத்துக்கலாம், இங்க எழுதிக்கலாம். Okay, so T பார்த்தீங்கன்னா dollar T0 will be 8 and T1 will be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 வரைக்கும் வந்துரும். Followed by S, 16th, 15 வந்துட்டு T ஓட முடிஞ்சது, 16 வந்து S ல இருந்து ஆரம்பிக்குது. So dollar T and dollar S are the registers which we are going to use for arithmetic logical instructions. Okay, for source and destination registers. Okay, so register na just ஒரு நம்பரை சேவ் பண்ணி வைக்க போறோம். Okay, so let's see a small instruction. So add, let me put add dollar S1 comma dollar S2 comma dollar S3. Okay, dollar இப்போ வந்துட்டு நான் ABC, I should not use like ABC in my MIPSல வந்துட்டு டாலர் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணணும். ஏன் வந்துட்டு நம்ம டாலர் டி யூஸ் பண்ணக்கூடாதா அப்படின்னா பண்ணலாம், தாராளமா பண்ணலாம், என்னன்னாலும் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம். Okay, so T you can use, S you can use, in combination you can use anything like that. Okay, but these instructions should you should use only these inside dollar. Okay, so இதுல வந்து இப்போ எப்படி இருக்கும்னா dollar S2 plus S3, so that is the meaning, that is P1 is equal to, meaning is S1 plus S2, sorry, S3, it is S3. Okay, so this is the meaning. So the idea is whatever present inside the second and third registers will be add. You will add and then answer will be in the first. So just you're going to perform instructions like this. Okay, so now let's go into the instruction representation. Okay, just instructions அப்படின்னா நம்ம வந்து instruction represent பண்ணாதான் computer will know how what are the instructions which will come further like that. Okay, so here you have two types of instruction representation. One is R type instruction for register. Okay, that is R format. Okay, the R ங்கிறது register, the name R means register. Okay, then I type instruction, I is immediate. Okay, so these are two type of instructions. Immediate அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம், இல்ல data transferக்கும் யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். Okay, immediate instruction means if you are going to formulate like this, see, so subtract, okay, subtract dollar T7. Okay, hope you can understand this. Dollar T7 comma dollar S3 comma 5. If an instruction is like this, so it means that there is some register value and there is an immediate value here. Okay, subtract varadu, sub I adu mari varum. Immediate means instruction konja different varum. We will see that. But what I'm about to tell is, see here there are two registers here, but there is a value here. Okay, so that is the difference. Whenever there is a dollar, it means that is a register, and whenever there is a value, then there is no dollar, it means it is a value directly. That is called as immediate instruction. Okay, and next will be the data transfer instruction. Data transfer instruction means Just you are transferring the data. Either it can be a load data into the memory, or store data into the memory, load from the memory. So like that you can have instructions. Those are data transfer instructions. Now let's go to the fields of R type instruction. Okay, so here R type instruction, you can see the fields here. MIPS R type fields. Okay, so MIPS R types fields are OP. Okay, so here you RS, RT, RD, SHAMT function. Okay, so these are the 6 fields which are of definite format. This format will not be changed. Okay, and when you are counting these bits, these are 32-bit instruction. Can you count this? 6 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6. Okay, so it is 32-bit instruction where you are going to have all these. Okay, so here OP, the first field is OP. It is an opcode. Okay, it's an opcode field, and RS will be the source. First, there is an explanation below. First source operand. RT means second source operand. RD means a destination register. Okay, and SHAMT is a shift amount. So this will be used for logical operations like shifting, or if you are using some process like branching instructions, you might use this instructions. But for now, like logical instructions and arithmetic and logical, you will not be using for you will not be using shift amount. And there comes the function. This function tells about what instruction it is. Okay, and now you can see this shift amount function. So all are told now. இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 32-bit instruction. Can you see 32-bit? Okay. So we have heard about processors. When you go check into my computer, you can see what kind of processor you are having. Okay. So in your laptop, you can go and check. Some computers will be 64-bit processor. How many bit processor? அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா? Okay, kindly understand clearly. Okay, சும்மா உட்காந்து ஆன் பண்ணி வச்சுட்டு எங்கேயா போயிடாதீங்க. ரொம்ப ஈஸியாக தான் இருக்கும். Okay, you can understand that. 64-bit processor and 128-bit processor. Okay, like that you might have seen. That is this one. Can you see this? This is all about 32-bit processor. இங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 32-bit இருக்கும். Okay, so each and every bit accessed will use 32-bit. Okay, so how we are using that we will see here. Okay, so let's see an example instruction. Okay, this example instruction is, let me copy this and paste here so that you can compare it thereby. So you can see an example instruction here. So add $T0, $S1 and $S2. It means that you will add S1 and S2 and then you will be moving it to T0. So your source 1, that is you have 2 source registers in your R type. So source 1 will be your RS. Okay, so you will be having this here, and source 2 will be S2. Okay, and T0 will be here. Okay, so let's try to draw that. Okay, so just let's draw. Okay, so 6 fields இங்க இருக்கு. இங்க வந்து op code இருக்கும். Next RS will be dollar source 1 இல்லையா? So S1. Okay, and this will be dollar S2, and this will be dollar ST1, T1 of T0. Okay, this is T0, and shift amount as usual now, SHAMT. Okay, next will be function. So now now we are going to understand this. This is T, I'm sorry. So these are instructions for now. Okay. Okay, now we are going to substitute this. Okay, so that's what we are going to do that. Okay, so substitution. What is $S1? Let's go see that. Okay, $S1. So we have already typed S1 means 17, S2 means 18, T0 means 8. Okay, so 16 16 17 18 is okay, 17 and 18, S1 and S2, 17 18 and then 8 will be there. Okay, so that's what written here, 17 18 and 8. Okay, so 17 18 and 8, it means S1 is 17, S2 is 18, T naught is 8. Okay, so this shift amount will be 0. Okay, we are not going to use any shifting now. And 32, opcode is 0 and function is 32. Okay, so let's go check what is the opcode. Opcode is 0 for all arithmetic and logical instructions. Arithmetic logical nave opcode is 0. Okay, அதே மாதிரி ஒரே நிமிஷம் இங்க பாருங்க. These are values that function table இல்லையா? So these values are present. So opcode and function are correlating ones. Okay, so what the function does is, what the computer does is, whenever there is an opcode 0 and function bits present, opcode வந்துட்டு எல்லாத்துக்குமே 0 எல்லாம் இருக்காது. Okay, only for R type ALU instructions. Okay, so and whenever opcode is 0, it will go immediately to the function. Okay, just in your 0 and pathachnave, then processor will go to the last 6 bits. First 6 bits it will check, and if there is 0, it will go to the last 6 bits and check what function it is. Okay, so for ALU opcode is 0 and function will be different. Okay, so in the function table உங்களுக்கு நான் போட்டிருக்கேன். 32 na add, 34 na subtract, add immediate. Okay, so it is 8, add is and na, and is and operation is, that is 36, or is 37, 38, 39. Okay, it goes on. Okay, so now let me answer the question, that is why 17, why 18, why 8, why 32 for add, why 33 for subtract, likewise. Okay, நான் வந்து MIPS ன்னு ஒரு மிஷின் டிசைன் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். ஓகே, நான் வந்துட்டு ஃபிக்ஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கேன் 32னா ஆடுன்னு. ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. நீங்கள் FIPSன்னு ஒரு மிஷின் தயாரிச்சு, ஓகே, யூ கேன் மேனுஃபேக்சர் அ மிஷின் கால்ட் அஸ் FIPS. ஓகே, ஆர் மில்லியன் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன்னா நீங்கள் வேறு ஏதாவது மில்லியன் ப்ளஸ் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் M+IS அப்படின்னு ஒரு ப்ராசஸர் நீங்கள் மேனுஃபேக்சர் பண்ணி யூ கேன் ஆல்சோ கிவ் யுவர் ஓன் நேம்ஸ். ஃபார் ஆட்னா 3ன்னு சொல்லலாம், என்ன நேம் வேணாலும் கொடுத்துக்கலாம். ஓகே, opcode is a definite code. Okay, so that will be given to you and that cannot be changed. It is predefined in the processor before itself. Okay, so this happens. So now you have to understand that. Okay, so opcode is 0 for any R type instruction, and if it is an I type instruction, the first field will not be 0. Okay, so these are definite instruction which you will be in the these instructions are not there in your David Patterson book. You can check with this. Okay, you can just learn from this itself. Okay, and then we can go to the I type instruction. இவ்வளவுதான் R type. Okay, fields you have to learn the fields. You have to understand what the particular field tells about, and then learn about the source and destination register, learn the number of operands. Okay, and what are the registers numbers exactly, and then map it. Okay, and then each and every field should be converted to your 6 bits. 6 bits சொன்னேன் இல்லையா? So 0 means 6 bits you have to convert. 17 means L division 2. Okay, so you have to convert to zeros and ones, 5 bits. Okay, so let's go to this 8. Destination register $T0 will be 8. So when you're converting that, you will be having only 1000. That is 1 followed by 3 zeros. That is your number. Okay, that is your 0 and 1 conversion, binary conversion. When you're converting, you will not be you will not be having a 0. So you have to pad zeros here. Okay, so whenever you are having an extra 0, which you have to compensate for your 5 bits, then it is called as padding zeros. You have to pad extra zeros here. So here shift amount is obviously 0. 0 means you have to add zeros here, but you have to add only 5 bit zeros there. Okay, so 32 bit should be completely compensated. Okay, so likewise computer works. So whenever a computer works, 64 bit நம்ம வந்துட்டு உள்ள கொடுக்கும் 64 bit processor means any input will have 64 bits where you will have zeros and ones continuously, and computer will judge what kind of instruction, but we will not be knowing. Yeah, this is called as a mission instruction or binary instruction. When you're just having 32 bits of zeros and ones, you will feel clumsy, that we will not understand what kind of instruction it is. But computer understands by monitoring, by just finding out what are the first 6 bits. If it is first 6 bits are zero, it obviously understands its ALU instruction. It goes to the last 6 bit, so it will calculate what type of instruction. So it is 1 followed by 5 zeros, it means 32. 32 means add, so the instruction does an adding operation. Okay, so you have to write like this. So you have to fill with zeros and ones finally. Okay, and next we'll go to the I type instead of this. Okay, so same, you can see 32 bits here, but we have some fields missing here. Okay, it means that first one is opcode 6 bits, and second will be rs. Rs is source register, it is 5 bits, as same as R-type instruction. And when you're coming to the next one, RT, here RT is destination. Okay, so இங்க வந்துட்டு previous இங்க என்ன இருந்துச்சு, the same place you had source register 2, but here you don't have two sources, only so one source is there, and you have one destination in this part. And next 16 bits will be your constant or address. Okay, so these are address, which means that if you're doing a loading operation, you have to tell what address you have to load in, or if you're going to use a storing operation, you have to tell what storing instruction, what address you have to store. Okay, that is called as an address. And constant, so didn't we see the constant previously? We were speaking about add I or dollar T naught comma dollar S1 comma 5. Okay, some just 5 constant. So you can do you can add a constant field instead of that. Okay, so let's see an instruction here. Okay, so this is an generalized way of what our instruction we have. So addங்கிறது ALU instruction, arithmetic logical instruction. அதே மாதிரி sub is arithmetic logical instruction. Next, add immediate. So you have an immediate word, you have a constant, so that is an I type instruction. Format is I here. Okay, load word means I instruction, I type instruction. SW, store word means I instruction. Okay, and here you can see the load, store opcodes. I have already mentioned here also. You can just learn this field alone. That's enough. Okay, and இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா source register, these are register, but for I type you don't have the third one. Okay, third field is not there, and shift amount is also not there, function is also not there. Okay, so instead of that you have constant or address. Okay, so let's translate the machine language into an assembly level language. Okay, so here you have load instruction. Okay, so this is an load instruction which tells like a pointer instruction. Normal load instruction இருக்கும். So இதுல வந்துட்டு address சொல்லிருக்காங்க. 1200 is your address, and store instruction also 1200. Okay, so loading is a process of loading something from memory. Okay, so you have an secondary memory. So hard disk is there, from there you load a particular instruction into the processing unit. So that is called as a loading instruction. Okay, so load is done here, and then you have dollar T naught, dollar T1. Okay, so a temporary register is used, dollar T naught. Okay, that's what they have told. A loading value is done. Okay, so this is an temporary register, and it's loaded here, and then adding is done. Okay, so this is, it means that some T naught is equal to some value. So let's call the value called as 5. Okay, 5 plus again the same T naught. Okay, So repeatedly you're going to add something and then you're going to store it. Okay. So here you have opcodes. 35 is for loading, and 9 is an source register, 8 is an destination register, and 1200 is an address. So hope we know the address here, address they have mentioned, that you're going to write here. Okay, next add instruction. So this is an immediate, இல்லையா அதே மாதிரி store immediate instruction. ஆனா இந்த நடுவில் இருக்கிற instruction என்னது R type instruction. Okay, so let me write that. This is R and this is I and this is I type. Okay, so these instructions are returned here. Okay, in terms of codes. Okay, so R type na you will have destination, shift amount, and the function. Function is add function, so code will be 0 followed by your function. Okay, so all these are 32-bit as we know earlier. So everything is decoded to zeros and ones. எல்லாமே zeros and ones எழுதியாச்சு. Okay, after writing zeros and ones, your representation of an instruction to your mission code is over. Okay, so அவ்வளவுதான். Are you understanding till now? Should I repeat? Okay, so what we do is any set of assembly level language instructions are formulated to your fields, MIPS fields of I type and R type, and finally you will be converting to zeros and ones. Okay, so with this your instruction set is representation of instructions are over.